Hey everyone, this is Adal with again with a new tutorial, and today we are going to have a look about this effect. So let's head it. Basically, I called it like Thor effect or a simple part of movie or call it a movie Avenger movie. I just simply call it Thor effect. So let me play a clip similar to this. So I used to I created this, and today we will have a look how I had created this. It's very simple. For this, I had used pre-animation build-up with Maxiamo and used a simple Thor character. The project file is in the description, so you can go and have the project file. So let's start. So first, we need to animate our character with that. So I had already put it over here, and now we will have a look at the animation. So just say jump attack. For that, just simply hit, and here we have this effect. So now we have to edit this a bit because it's not too much high jump, so we have to create this a bit high. So now we have the character over here, and just simply to download this. So let's download it. So now just simply go over here and import the animation. So just go on stop, and we have the animation. Just simply import it. Now we have this, but the jump is not too high. So for that, first of all, just increase the frame rate. So I just simply hit this to 60 fps. Just hit OK. Just Control Alt and right click for this. A bit. That's fine. Let's put it 200. And now what I have to do, I have to make a link with this, and first of all, first thing is first, I have to just align the hammer with this. So first of all, just go in properties, just make it visible. I'll just change this pivot. So just go over here in hierarchy and change the pivot. Now simply just hide the mesh, and I need this bone over here. For that, just simply Shift A for alignment. Just simply drag it over. Just hide the mesh. Just sorry. First we need to link it. So just put it over here. I guess that's perfect. Or I put it's perfect. Now what we need to do is we have to link this axe with this bone. So for that, just go over here and just simply drag and drop. So now let's see, yeah, it's working fine. Let's unhide the mesh and just simply do a little bit tweaks. So for that, just did a bit over here, change the view in local, and I guess yeah, let's play. And at this point I need to change this to That's fine. Let's change it to view. Let's play. Perfect, but I think that's a bit more perfect. So I had attached this axe with the animation and our character. And now what we have to do is to just increase the jump a bit. So for that, we'll go in the helper menu and take a dummy and just go over here on at the center. Say that's fine. Just hide the mesh. So just hide selection. Just simple click any bone and just simply start press page up, and you will find the main bone. So you can drag it at anywhere. So just simply select them both and just isolate them, and you have. So now what you have to do is to just simply select this and just make it child of this dummy, so that if we drag this up and down, so you can see the whole animation will start moving. Just unhide all, and we have the animation. So now what I have to do, I have to do a bit animation over here. So for now, first of all, this is at this point I need a key over here. So we'll just simply hit auto key and just right click, just this. At this frame I need the character to be up, so just take it a bit high. And at this point where our character gets land, I just need the same key over here also. So what I have is this. But now one thing is that I have to just do this. So our character had a cool jump. So over here, just drag a bit more. Now let's see at the front. So now we have to fix this with quick and slow animation. So for that I need to select the dummy and then right click and go in the curve editor. So there's the curve editor, and you will find this at this point. It's okay. So auto key, select this. Sorry. Delete this. Just make this thing a bit like this. Let's see. Perfect. So we have the animation now. We had fixed the fast and slow thing, and now we have to take two tyflows. I say three tyflow. First is for the electric sparks between the character and the atmosphere, or you could say the clouds, and second is between the character, and third one is the ground destruction. So in the last tutorial I had already explained how will you create uh, this. Let's isolate them. In the last tutorial I had already make you all clear how you can create this. So now I will just simply use these things for the character also. So now I had already taken the whole thing. So if you want to check how these sparks were created, so just check out my last tutorial. It is also the link is in description. So now what I have to do is basically I have to create a bit environment first, and then I have to right click and hide all. Just right click, hide selection. So I hide the. Okay. So now I have to create some plane. So for first I need to create a plane over here. Just going top. Just reduce the and drag this a bit over here, right here, or the points where you want the sparks to be attracted by the character. What I have to do is I have to create this area. Now let's find perfect. Now let's go in tyflow, and then what you have to do is open curve editor, and I already had created the setup. I have just simply changed the things over here. So now at this point I need the sparks to be generated from here, or you could say that just remove this and pick your character, pick also this, and see the sparks were fitting on the character. So you could just remove them or pick the just add selected. You will see sparks were written. And in find target, just replace this sphere and pick our character, another part, and what we have is this. So it's like ground power, and I need some more planes over here, so the thunder from sky is also attracting toward the character. For that I will just simply select the whole planes and just simply drag it up a bit and over here a bit, and just simply select them all and just them down. And now in tyflow I have to do a bit changes. So first what I have to do, I'm going to this over here, just select them all, Just add selected. And now what we have is this. This we started from here. So this starting frame will be 45 and my end frame will be 105. Just and so now I guess we have to change this, as if we say it still continues over there, but for discontinuity, if we, let's have an example that if our character go high, so we don't need these sparks over there. So for that, what we have to do, if you need the continuous spark from ground and the cloud, so you can just keep the setup as it is, but I don't need the ground at these moments. So for that, I will just simply reverse the birth of the find target and position object. So for that, you just simply remove them, and what I have to do over here is also to remove them all. And now what I have to do is that over here I have to pick this and pick this, and at this point I just need the whole plane. For that, just go over here and select them all, just add the selection, and now you will see, okay, fine. So now what I have to do is that find target, just change it to closest, and let's increase to 50, say we can also do a bit more thing, that if we use a ring wave instead of using the planes. So just simply take a ring wave. You found it in extended primitive. You have the ring wave. Like this, the radius where you want and how much distance you want to cover. So I think it's okay. Just keep it over here. Better. So now what I have to do is I have to replace whole plane with this. So for that, what I have to do is go in tyflow and simply add it, pick and target. That's perfect. A dome type effect, or it's fine. Ground, we can also take it over here. So also, so just put it down, just change the coordinate to 0, put it over here. Put this 2. So there we go. So now we have the completed the electric effect. So now we have to extend the timing a bit. So just keep it to 220. Just like this. 220. And what we have to do is setting it up. So first I need to select them. It's also right click, object properties, and object property, similarly what I have to do is first uncheck the renderable and check the display as box. So what you have is this one. Let's have a look. Now I guess I have to change this thing a bit, so I will reduce it to 0.15 and change it to curve, put it down like this, make this graph like this. So what you have is the thin part over here and thick part is between in the middle, and the in part is also bit thin. So here we have the electric effect. Now what we have to do is we have to create a ground explosion over here, so that after when it hit the ground, it create a big explosion over there, so the ground started cracking. So for that, I will take another tyflow, but before that, I have to start the sparks between with the character. So first, at this point where he's just simply running here, the spark started between him, and when he just get landed over here, and the spark still continues to this end. So for that, I will just simply go over here and simply just select the tie spline as simple. Okay, and just change this to spline 2 also. Change this type to 2. And over here, I have the same properties, same old thing. Just a bit difference is that I have to change the spline wave 2. So it's all things are same, but now what we have to do is just simple isolate them and now just remove them. On a find target also. Now what I have to do is take this and find target, pick this surface distance. Now in spline paths, just pick the spline 2, see if there's any spark. It's not sparking yet. Hide this, you will see it sparks. So we had now used the tie spline 2. So you will see the splines sparking within the characters. That's fine. It's like so it's going tyflow 2, connect over here, pick this hammer also, and you can change this also. So the whole sparks were and hammer only. So I want it to be end at 203, so just extend the time to 223 something, and here we have the effect, or I guess 210 is also fine. Set to 210. Okay. And if you want to decrease the particles or the sparks, just simply reduce it. So I will simply just put it to around 300. It's fine. You can increase it. It's up to you what you want. So just keep it 500. Now we have the effects over here. Just unhide the whole. Now see what we have. We have this. Now next part is that we have to create a ground explosion over there. For that I need a box